Hey guys, what's up? My name is Vic Taylor and welcome to another Modern Warfare 3 video. Woke up this morning, I felt jubilated, if that is the correct word. I felt ready to go, ready to make a video. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Hell yeah! Thank you to Tom Brady Rocks and Warren for the gameplay. I think BJD for Life is his AKA. Both of their links will be down in the description, and it is pretty awesome gameplay. So what am I going to be talking about today? It's the Olympics, right? Everyone knows it's the Olympics at the moment. It's all good fun. Team GB are doing very well. We have a lot of medals, gold, silver and bronze. And you look at the teenagers there, like the people who are the same age as me, or like a year older, 18, 19, winning medals for their country, whatever country they may be from, and it's just, oh, how will they be feeling? That is the best moment in their lives right there. Nothing can ever do better than that, to be perfectly honest. And you just feel pride. I'd thump my chest right now, but I have my mic on, so yeah, awkward moment. But all of the different sports, I love your opinion on the ones that I discuss, but hell, start off with archery. It was really kind of funny to me. I tried archery once. I think I was 13, so granted, didn't have a lot of upper arm strength, which, fair enough. I didn't have a lot of upper arm strength, I was just a kid. But if you ever played Minecraft after the update where you had to charge your bow and you couldn't just spam the button to fire arrow after arrow perfectly at your target, it's kind of like that. If you just tap the button and don't charge your bow, that was how I was with archery. It just kind of fell like halfway to the target and everyone laughed, and it scarred me, obviously. But yeah, so I can't do archery. I really can't do archery. The athletics, Usain Bolt obviously just won. I mean, I don't think anyone ever doubted him to win, even though there was one guy, I think, in the first semi-final who ran a faster time than he did, and everyone was thinking, hey, maybe this is some competition for him. Of course, if you've watched Usain Bolt's semi-final, you'll see that once he's broken away from everyone around the bend, he slows down to what Usain Bolt refers to as a jog, and still wins in plenty of time, which is just hilarious, pretty much. It's just, he doesn't have to put in any effort at all, and he can just win. The fastest man on earth. I don't know whether he holds any world records or Olympic records or anything like that. I haven't actually watched the final. I just saw it on my Google News when I turned on my netbook. Well, again, never any doubt, but I'll have to find that on YouTube once I'm done with this video and see if he set any records or anything. Basketball, oh my goodness, did you see how shit they were? Granted, I only watched 10 minutes of one match between Argentina and I believe Nigeria. I know it was Argentina, I think it was Nigeria. Oh my goodness, Argentina were unbelievably terrible. Oh, it was just hilarious. Of course, America are always going to win that, because America have the biggest basketball leagues in the entire world. I'd be really embarrassed now if they didn't win. But Argentina were bloody awful. I mean, I played a bit of basketball in high school, I was shooter, and I don't know, I think they were missing really easy shots, to be honest. Granted, I was only playing against teenagers, but Argentina, what are you doing? It was just painful to watch. It really was. Boxing. So, never done boxing properly. I know a couple of people who have, but it's just not the kind of boxing for me when they have headgear on. That's not real boxing. And I know I mentioned this to Luke and he said, well, you have to have that protection because the matches are so close together. In the normal boxing world, you don't have headgear, you get injuries, it's fine because you have 4-6 months between matches and you don't have to worry about going into a match injured most of the time. You have time to heal. And in the Olympics they don't, because the matches are only a couple of days apart or they're right after the next day and everything. But still, it just looks like they're real pussies with headgear on, you know? I don't know. I don't really like protective gear in general, to be honest. Yeah. Awkward. Yes, I don't want to kill people. No, I don't want to kill people. That would have been a better thing to say. Let's move on. Canoe. Has anyone watched the canoe slalom? I have no idea what slalom means. If you do know, Please enlighten me. That would be awesome. No fucking clue. I know what canoeing is. I've been canoeing. I capsized the canoe on purpose. I was with two of my friends, and one friend was trying to do it with me, and one friend was just shitting herself, and we thought it would be a great laugh to capsize the canoe and scare it to bits. It was all fine, you know. She could swim and everything. I mean, she wouldn't have been in the canoe if she couldn't. It was great fun. So yeah, I don't know what slalom means. I guess it must mean a kind of marathon thing, because right next to it there's canoe sprint, with instead of the little guy sitting down in the canoe, he's standing up in the canoe. I don't know if that's actually accurate or not. I'm just on the Olympic website and have a sport list in front of me. Only seen a bit of the cycling. Haven't seen the BMX. I didn't even realise there was BMX. I'm gonna have to look at that. I like BMX cycling and mountain bike. I didn't even realise they were there. But I saw the bit of cycling where someone fell off his bike and broke his collarbone. That's the bit I remember. I was sitting in the car with my dad going down to the shops, and someone just said over the radio, well, blah 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 has fallen off his bike and broken his collarbone. And I mentioned, well, how do they break their collarbones if they fall off a bike? And Dad said they were going 40 miles an hour. I think they're not going quite that fast, but I guess breaking your collarbone is painful. I've only ever cracked it. So, or chipped it, one of them. It's probably the same thing. So yeah, I've never broken it. That would be quite painful, I think. So, I don't want that to happen to anyone. Diving. Specifically, synchronized diving. Have you ever seen it when they get it completely wrong and you just laugh at them? I'm not a very nice person, am I? But it is hilarious. It really is, when they get it so horrendously wrong that they actually enter the water at different times and in different positions. And it's just, didn't you have a countdown? Didn't you talk to your partner? Hold on, you did different tricks. It's just amazingly brilliant. And I really shouldn't be rubbing into people for that. I cannot dive at all. So yeah, that's unfortunate, isn't it? I cannot dive, really. Never been able to. Equestrian. If no one knows what equestrian is, that is horses. Like that. Watch that for a fair bit, because I like horses. I think we got a gold in that GB. Pretty sure we got a gold in that. And I just like the horses. I didn't like when the horses fell over. That was bad. I mean, I can deal with the people falling over. I can deal with the people breaking their collarbones. But if the horsey falls over, then that just upsets me. The horse didn't ask to be there. It's like a war. And this is the weirdest comparison you'll ever hear, but it's like a war. Did the horses ask to be there, charging into the cannons and getting splattered? No. That's just wrong. And moving on. The football. The football. Team GB lost on penalties. England, in general, always loses on penalties. Always. We don't have, like, any other way of losing. We can't score goals, we don't let goals in. We just lose on penalties. It's fine, don't worry about it. We're not scarred or angry about it at all. We're not angry about Sturridge just fucking it up. The penalty, I mean, yeah, sure, he's giving himself hell. I'm giving him more hell. If you haven't watched the GB match, you'll have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter. Sturridge for Chelsea sucks. I'm sorry, no other word to... Ugh. I'm angry about that. If you hadn't noticed, I'm a bit angry about that. Judo and Taekwondo, they kind of go into the same category of me thinking that they are absolutely hilariously shit. And in boxing, same as boxing, I mean, in the real world, they're probably brilliant. In Olympics, they have headgear on. They have, like, one point in Taekwondo, I believe, I'm pretty sure someone had a bulletproof vest on. And they just kind of scrabble at each other. These are the best people in the world at these sports, then I'm kind of worried. Sorry, I'm really kind of worried. Table tennis, how is that a fucking Olympic sport? I'm being very negative here. I do apologise, but I'm getting on to good stuff. But table tennis, how is that an Olympic sport? I mean, really, who wants to watch table tennis? And I watched a table tennis serve and it looked like the person hit it with her head. She lunged forward across the table and hit the ball with her head. It looked like that. Obviously, it couldn't have been that, but That's what it fucking looked like. Water polo. How is that an Olympic sport? I don't even get it when normal polo isn't an Olympic sport. How can water polo? I just watched it for 2 minutes and then turned it off because it was a bit boring to me. But that is just incredible. I don't get that at all. Maybe someone can explain these things to me. But the weightlifting. I really enjoy the weightlifting because it's something that I do now. I weightlift quite a bit. I have bigger arm muscles than Luke does. We compared, among other things, and I have bigger arm muscles than he does, which is lolly. And I also take out the bugs and slugs and snails if they get inside the house, because Luke doesn't want to. Oh dear, it's just our special little thing. Yeah, I'm the buggy person, and he's the person who points them out to me. Isn't that a huge snail on the wall next to me? Well, yes it is. I'll take anything out of the house except a spider. I'll squish a spider. I don't like spiders. So yeah, those were the Olympics. I really enjoyed the weightlifting. I didn't so much enjoy the football. I thought that a lot of things were absolute bollocks. I enjoyed the athletics a lot. Always do. Because there are lots of different things in there. You are not watching the same thing for half an hour. You can't get bored. And if anyone has any opinions on how much of a dick I'm being, please share them in the comments below. One final thing before I go. The next time that I record my Road to Commander, which I am going to do in the next couple of days because I need gameplay, you may have noticed, haven't been uploading. That was me hitting myself. Very carefully avoiding my mic, if I might add. Next time I record, I will be bringing subs in, depending on how many I get. I'll be having you in there for the entire time, or rotating you in and out. But if you want a chance to play with me, I'll chuck your channel down in the description, give you a little introduction. Then follow me on Twitter, the link in the description below, because I will be posting out on Twitter when I need people to come and play with me. There won't be many rules, don't worry, I'm not like that. I think there'll only be 2 rules, to be honest. Please don't run the high lethals unless we're all doing it. And we will all be doing it at one point, don't worry. And just try to win. I don't want to play with people who just deliberately try to make me lose, because that will get you blocked. I'm not gonna lie. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you next time. Peace.